So I'm standing in front of some paintings that make up a body of 6 works that are sort of inspired the title of the show. They're called The Heavens. And what I did in this group of work, they're the first 6 things I did about a year and a half ago in preparation for the show. I was up in northern Minnesota, and it was early spring, and I kept looking at the treetops and hearing the birds, and it was just extraordinary. And so I kept looking up, and the closer I got to the trees, the worse the angle got. So I finally climbed up on a friend's farmhouse, and I had to photograph these. And as I was up there, I could hear the birds singing, and I thought, wow, that's kind of our experience of nature. It's temporal, and it's fleeting, and the light changes, and the time of day, everything changes. And I thought, well, there's something amazing going on here that's very human. And so what I'm doing as an artist is trying to represent something about that experience, to try to stop it and to put it on a piece of paper. But there's all this other stuff going on at the same time, the birds and the wind and all of those things. So each of these is titled The Heavens, and then kind of in parentheses, they have the sounds of the birds that I heard that day that are native to that area. And this one, for instance, at first I sat down and I tried to write these things down, and I was very careful with my punctuation. And so I would write this kind of mimetic sound, and I didn't really like the way that worked. So I found the Peterson's Bird Guide, and they have these interesting descriptions. So this is The Heavens TDDD. So it's got hyphens and semicolons and capitalizations and things like that emphasize the sound. And I thought that was pretty accurate and also kind of sweet. And I thought it's just like humans to try to translate nature into some form that we can comprehend, that we can absorb or digest. And I really liked that. And then sort of kind of going off on the other tangent, the heavens are, these colors and the sky that you see up in northern Minnesota. We don't have mountains, but we have these vast and beautiful vistas, and depending on the time of day and the weather conditions, they're a real challenge and a kind of a joy to try to paint.